this is Linda Lysakowski with our quick tip of the day. And our question today is, my organization's strategic plan really needs updating, but it's very difficult for me to do this because our board is not meeting in person. So if you're either maybe a national or international organization and your board meetings are typically held virtually, or maybe even just right now during the time of coronavirus, lots of boards aren't meeting in person, they're meeting virtually. So you might think it's hard to do a strategic plan, and it may be a little challenging, but there are ways you can get around this. First of all, I would appoint a small steering committee, a planning committee, planning cabinet, whatever you choose to call them, but maybe pick 3 or 4 people from the staff and the board who could meet virtually and first of all review your existing plan if you have one. I'm assuming that you have one. If not, there's nothing to review, so they can start right away planning the campaign and planning the strategic plan, because you do have to plan to plan. That's one of the things that is well known in this field. But you can start doing some of the research. You can take survey your board members online using a tool like SurveyMonkey. If you want to survey collaborators and people in the community, that can all be done virtually, and you don't have to get people together to do this. Now, you can even plan a strategic planning retreat virtually. Yes, it's probably a little more challenging than meeting in person, but it's amazing what you can do with today's technology. So you can plan a retreat where the board and key staff members meet as a large group, and you can even schedule breakout rooms within this. If you're using Zoom, you can break out people into different breakout rooms to discuss different goals and objectives that you have. So it can be done virtually. Don't get too scared about this. And if you've never done a strategic plan, you really need to do one. And if you have one that's sitting on a shelf somewhere that's several years old, it probably needs to be updated, because as you know, it's hard to plan for the future because we don't know what the future always holds. But if we don't have any plan, we have nothing to measure our success with. So think about that strategic plan, and you may want to take my course on nonprofit strategic planning, and it can easily be adapted to a virtual environment. So good luck with your strategic plan, and I hope to see you in my course. Bye.